How we doing, boys? How are we? Shouting, lager, 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 shouting. How we doing, boys? How are we? What we up to? What's going on? How are we? Is it this one? It is. How we doing, Devil? How we doing, Cobb? How are we, boys? Mad news today. Liverpool going for Alexander Isak is it's an expected move, obviously, but still doesn't make it any less fucking mad. You know what I mean? Um, Just doing a few final things before we can go live, and then we'll like before we actually start the stream and stuff. So give me a second. That Bosh. It's a crazy day today. Crazy day. I woke up late. Hey, how we doing, Dev? Thank you very much for the follow there, mate. How are we? You got Allison 98 twice from your champs rewards, 9 wins. Got completely cooked. Is Allison not worth anything, or is that not like a good thing, or is that not good? I don't know anything about like. Hey, how we doing, Blast 'em? How are we, mate? How are we, set? Yeah, thank you very much for the follows there, boys. I'll pin the Discord link. If you want to join the Discord, you can. Feel free to do so. Um, am I building play picks? Probably. How are we, boys? How are we? Welcome in, welcome in. I just seen one word that I could read out, mate. Yeah. You changed your name, like, or we're building play picks, lads. So if you give me a second. CJ Hartley before, yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought it was a name change because it wasn't a follow. So what made you change your name, or like, yeah. By the way, lads, the YouTube video went up yesterday, and it didn't start off very well, but actually it picked up loads because I started basically I've put like loads of YouTube shorts out in the last like day or two, um, and if you can drop a like on the YouTube, if you are in there, by the way, please. Basically, putting YouTube shorts and linking the actual long form videos is so much better for me. I'm so smart. Like I'm so smart, it's unbelievable. You've crafted 1,300 altogether so far. Fair enough, mate. Yeah, that's actually limbs from you. Yeah, we're on a little soft band there, which is why I was trying to do other things. Whenever we get a soft band, I'll do something else. I was soon. We are building play picks right now, by the way. So right there we are. Soft band again. Soft band again. Ole ole. Soft band again. Soft band again. How's everyone's day been? Hey Tiago, how we doing, mate? How we doing? Is there a way to get past soft bands? If you've got new gen, then just log back in. Wait, when you get kicked out for doing an SBC, log back into Ultimate Team, log back out of Ultimate Team, and then use old gen, and then you can continue to use the console. I've been told that you can use old gen and new gen web apps as well. I don't know like how fully true that is, but I don't know how true that is. So you've been soft banned like 15 times. Van der Sar or Donnarumma? For me, mate, I've got 96 Donnarumma now. He's better than the 93 Van der Sar, if that helps you. If you are new, boys, make sure you drop a subscription on YouTube and a follow on any other platform. Helps out massively. Got you'll try that. No worries, mate, no worries. That's what I was doing yesterday. I was using old gen yesterday while I was building picks and stuff like that, so I didn't get myself soft banned for like the stream today. I've done that before where I've getting myself soft banned before I've even streamed. How are you doing, King's Chariot, mate? How are we, sir? You keep getting good players. Isn't that a good thing? Have you boys seen that a few of the cards got fucking the best pull so far I would say is Lauren James, mate. Yeah, we got Lauren James, which is a banger. A lot of the the greats of the game, the female cards like the icons and the heroes, they're actually live cards, boys. If you didn't know, and a few of them have been upgraded. You got 97, fair play, mate. Yeah. So who Ofcon comes? I've missed something here. 2 seconds, Devil. I've definitely missed something there. You're scared going into next season. You actually think you'll have enough. You'll be safe by Ofcon. The thing is, right? I think Wolves, Brentford, and potentially West Ham are in a worse situation than you are. Burnley are in a worse situation than you are for sure. So I think there's already 3 teams, 3, 4, maybe 5 teams in worse positions than we are, mate. I'll be honest with you. Oh yeah, if you get Isak, mate, you'll win the Prem again. But to be honest, Newcastle don't have to sell him, by the way. So I wouldn't be so sure to get him. Obviously, you're a bigger club in that sense, but like you would have to spend silly money to get Alexander Isak. Like I think you're talking 140 million plus to get Alexander Isak because Newcastle, like I said, Newcastle don't have to sell, and they know selling Isak to you would strengthen your squad, so they're not going to put themselves at a disadvantage, you know. Yeah, I think Wolves are in a bit worse situation than you as well, Devil. I'll be honest with you, mate. Offer them Darweezy, they won't take that. I wouldn't have thought. You would have to offer Darwin Nunes. You'd have to offer Harvey Elliott. You'd have to offer like a Curtis Jones. You'd have to offer players and a good chunk of money. To be honest, who do you support? I support Sunderland, mate. What about yourself? They'd want more, yeah. Like that's the thing. Like Nunes, Kiesa, Elliott in the Premier League. Yeah, Sunderland are in the Premier League, mate. The disrespect. Man said in the Premier League. I'm building player picks, lads. We're gonna have about 60 to 70 here, so Liverpool, nice, mate. Do you think you'll get Alexander Isak? Like the thing with Newcastle is right. Newcastle need spending power, don't they? So they're not gonna offer. They're not gonna. Um, Newcastle aren't gonna take 50 million quid for Alexander Isak, even if you do offer them some players, because Darwin Nunes hasn't really lit up the league. Hey, Mr. Champion, how we doing, mate? You don't think Wolves are in nowhere near as bad a spot as us? Really, mate? Wolves are in a fucking Wolves are like I don't know. I'm not too sure about Wolves. Wolves, Burnley, and Brentford for me uh, are all automatically gone for me. Like the greatest right wing back at their club. They got Jack Harrison, yeah. To be honest, mate, like, um, Newcastle aren't gonna do business with Liverpool um, as easily as I think Liverpool fans think, because they don't have to, you know. Apparently, Diaz is going to turn down Bayern, is what I've been reading this afternoon. If you believe the papers, Liverpool turned down Bayern. No, yeah, I know that, but I read like literally an hour ago that Luis Diaz is going to turn down Bayern if they come back. So I know that Liverpool turned down Bayern originally. This diamond ring. Right, we're going live on TikTok now then, because we've done all that. Um, right, that's that. Bang. Right, 50 player picks, boys. At least. I don't know how many we have, but it's at least 50, so let's go. Pajot to start. Malin, Rodriguez, Kai Havertz. We'll go Havertz. I'll set a little stream marker as well. Um, Grimaldo, De Vrij. Um, just got 91 Hernandez from an 83 plus play pick. Go on, son. Diaz go to Barca. Well, apparently Barcelona are trying to get um, Marcus Rashford, so that'll be interesting for sure. That'll be interesting for sure. Kvaratskhelia and Di Lorenzo. Excellent fodder. What food did you make? I just grabbed loads of stuff from the fridge, mate. Put together like a massive like salad thing. There was like cheese, there was like tuna mayonnaise and shit like that. So, because the quicker I can get onto stream, the quicker I can edit, and the quicker I can get my stuff done. So, because I finished stream I finished stream 2 days ago, and then I had to go out for a walk, and I missed a ton of stuff. I was tired, so I went to bed. Then yesterday I finished stream and went for a walk as well. So I haven't really had like I edited loads yesterday, but just didn't edit a long form YouTube video. So I'll be on till content today because obviously I woke up late, so I'll be on till content today, whatever that is, you know. And then once content drops, we'll go over it, and then I'll have to jump off and edit. First of all, tonight's YouTube video, which should go up. I'm aiming for about 8 o'clock, but if not, I'll be 9 o'clock. Hey DF, how we doing, mate? Welcome to YouTube. How are we, sir? The amount of times you've seen 96 John Barnes and 97 Clivert. Yeah, yeah. The messages you sent in Mezzies about hate watching JT. Oh yeah, I will be doing that as well. You worry about that, mate. I was editing all that time as well. I was basically wading through all of the. Hey JT, how we doing? I was wading through all the footage from yesterday. Um, to get like TikToks and mate, I've got YouTube shorts. I've got TikToks going up all day today. Um, good. How about you? Yeah, mate, I'm fantastic. Thanks. We are live on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, by the way, boys. So if you've got any of those platforms you prefer, make sure you jump over to those. With the same name on everything, so. Having a conversation with yourself in the chat, yeah. Fair enough, mate, yeah. Hey, Yex, how we doing, mate? How are we? Hey, Ralph, how are we, mate? Welcome to TikTok. Talking in your chat at half 12, yeah. Bantering to yourself, I think, mate. Was limbs, to be fair. Yeah, I bet you had an excellent conversation with yourself. Do you know anyone who can play CDM? There's a ton of people who can play CDM, mate. Bobby Charlton's a cheap one. You can't connect to Ultimate Team. I have no idea why, mate. Get a footies in the next pick and your gift a Galaxy. Well, I know it's capped, but we're never going to get one. There you go. JT, how he was doing, and he said he was good. Yeah, sounds like an excellent conversation. Riveting, riveting. Roman, yeah. For those who haven't watched Raw last night, you might get spoilers in here, so apologies for that. Should you reinstall? Maybe, mate. Maybe, maybe. Your storage is empty. Go on, son. You'll find this game so much better and so much easier, mate, with an empty storage. Hey, Toon, how we doing, mate? How are we, set? Oh, Cobalt. Interesting times for yourselves, isn't it, Toon? Very interesting times. I woke up this afternoon to see fucking Liverpool all over Isaac at the minute, so yeah. Liverpool have got to keep Canate as well, like because Real Madrid said we'll offer you like 25, 30 million quid, and if you don't take it, we'll just sign him on a free anyway. It's ruthless how Real Madrid go about business. Been teaching JT how to keep his storage flowing. Good idea. Canate is already gone, yeah. Fair enough. I didn't know that. I know he's turned down deals and stuff like that, but do you think him and Trent agreed deals at the same time? I know. And left to like cheers JT, mate, cheers. Well, yesterday that video flopped dead on its arse, right? And then I started so that video had like 5 views, and then I was uploading YouTube Shorts and linking the YouTube Shorts to the long form videos, and now I think it's nearly at 100 views, which obviously isn't fucking like amazing, but it's 95 more views and it's a lot more watch hours, so we're getting there. Yeah, because I mean Real Madrid's one of them teams, isn't it? I don't care what anybody says. If a Real Madrid or a Barcelona come in for you, like I don't care which team you support. What's your ultimate team rating? Oh, I'm not too sure. Maybe like 96, 97. If United come in for you as well, let's not take the piss, mate. Is the title fake? No, mate. No. Go on to Twitter or X or whatever you call it and type in Alexander and just go and look at Fabrizio Romano's tweets. Fabrizio Romano's on it. David Ornstein's on it. Apparently Liverpool are making moves for Alexander Isak, so I think we get Ekatike across the line tomorrow. Well, apparently the bid got rejected. I saw that the bid for Ekatike got rejected, so I'll finish these player picks, mate, then I'll show you the team. If United come in for you, you just laugh. I mean, in the last 10 years, their pull has gone down. I mean, Man United's still a massive club. Yeah, I would expect you to. Can you have a shout out? No, mate, no. If I give you one, I gotta give everyone else one. So yeah, basically, I think Newcastle will sign Ekatike. They don't have to sell Alexander Isak, so it'll be interesting for sure. How do you feel about Isak to Liverpool? I've got no thoughts on it at all, mate. If Alexander Isak goes to Liverpool, Liverpool win the league, is what I'll say. Um, like how some of the greats of the game's got a +1 better fodder now. Yeah, so if you're packing any of the greats of the game cards, a few of them got their upgrades. A few of them got their upgrades, and we'll have a look at them once I finish these player picks. But yeah, Newcastle don't have to sell, and that's what I was saying earlier too as well. So like, while say for instance, if Liverpool come in with like 100 million quid, and then like say like fucking I don't know, what's he called, Harvey Elliott like a Chiesa type thing. Um, it's still not a deal that Newcastle might take, you know. If you are, I mean, given Newcastle's trajectory, right, lads, like Newcastle aren't sitting about and taking their time signing these players. You know what I mean? Like they're actually going after top quality, and they'll catch up with the top teams a lot quicker than people think. Heard Liverpool are after Alvarez from Atletico. I'll be honest with you, mate. I think Alvarez will be a better option for Liverpool. I do like it really will. Like if they went after Julian Alvarez, right, he'd be a much better option than Alexander Isak. Be half the price probably. Because Newcastle, like I've said many times before, Newcastle do not have to sell 50 to 60 million pound cheaper. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Hey Dara, how we doing, mate? Thank you very much for the follow there. Sorry to hear that, Albie lad. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, the Discord link is in the bio, mate. Discord link is in the bio. Atletico won't reject 80, 90 million. That's what they paid from. So yeah, Alvarez would be a lot better for them. 100%. Yeah, Leeds and Newcastle aren't comparable at all. At all. What does the bio mean? If you click on my profile, it's in there. The thing is, though, like, do you not think Alvarez would be a better deal anyway for them? Because, like I said, Newcastle Prince is a nice one. Newcastle don't have to sell. Who's your best pick? I have no idea. No idea. Sunderland are the biggest club in the northeast. I mean, it's objective, isn't it? Really, it's objective. Hey, Abs, how we doing, mate? How are we, set? I mean, there's definitely a Discord link in the bio on TikTok, mate. So if you can't find it, then I'm sorry. Who have Leeds actually signed? Because I've seen, hey Joe, how we doing, mate? Because I've seen them linked with players. I've never actually seen them sign anybody yet. We've signed like two or three players they've been linked with. Hey Cameron, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? Bijol, maybe, mate. I'm not too sure. Hey Madrid, how we doing? Thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. Barini and Defoe. Barini and Defoe were very good, mate. Free free lessons in your pack 99 and Mbappe for your mate. Fair play, mate. Thank you very much for all the followers coming in on TikTok, boys. Appreciate that. Legends. The Udinese captain Pujol. Is that it though? Like, is that the only signing you've made so far? It sure as fuck isn't Borough. Yeah, tune. Anytime I talk about Borough, right, they're like the step kid, aren't they? Like, two brothers will be fighting as soon as the step brother fucking starts getting involved. It's like, shut the fuck up, you, innit? Like, doesn't concern you, son. Sunderland and Newcastle, right? A Sunderland fan and a Newcastle fan could be absolutely hammering each other in an argument, right? In an argument, just absolutely fucking destroying each other. As soon as a Borough fan pipes up, yeah, both the Newcastle fan and Sunderland fan are giving them shit, 100%. Remember Gian and Darren Bent? I admit both of them strikers were unbelievable. Um, it's the way it should be. Yeah, agreed. Like the fact that we had like nearly a 40,000 seat stadium in League One was crazy, by the way. And we would never have been in League One had it not been for the owner that we had. Which is why I think not. I don't think sympathy is the right term, but I think that's why Newcastle and Sunderland fans have an understanding on that type of thing. Um, You know what I mean? Like, obviously you had Mike Ashley. We had that billionaire that we had. Name a football player for an edit. Adingra plays for Sunderland. Yeah, I had Borough fans last. Honestly, tune right in here. We had Borough fans. Can't be Sunderland though. Um, Jack Clark, he plays for Ipswich. Said a guard here called. Right, I'll open this and then we'll have a look at the team. And it gave you an Evo instead. Yeah, they're fixing that, mate. They're fixing that apparently. So draft token. Yeah, man. Jake, stop being weird. That's the team so far. Yeah, I saw your message, Isaac, mate. I saw your message. Yeah, I did reply, but Billy got a +1. Is there even enough clips of a guard here for an edit? I think so. Yeah. Get that Hullet in an Evo. I might do. I might do. Then shall I send it to Mez? How do you fix it? I have no idea, mate. That team is ass. Yeah, so's your comments, mate. Appreciate your time, though. Got Tevez yesterday. Williams, Bompasto, you know. I don't think you can fix that, son. Billy looks class now, yeah. Because all the greats of the games are actual, like, live cards. I didn't realise that at first. I've gulagged so many. Bompasto looks okay. Was Bompasto always a 97? I know. That Scott looks mental, yeah. 100% worth holding on to. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. We've got a ton of cards on this account that we can use now, but the pack method I'm using, if you join the Discord, mate, if you use exclamation mark Discord, it'll pull up a link. You join that, and then it's all in there. Can we 1v1? No, mate, I'm alright, thanks. Signing Jack Rodwell was the club's biggest mistake ever. Um, I mean, that's up for debate, innit? There's a few mistakes we've made. I would argue, I would obviously argue that kitting out um, the Stadium of Light for Newcastle during the derbies was a bigger mistake. I'll be honest with you. Team of the season, right back, German. That will be what's he called? Joshua Kimmich. Anything behind this that's worth anything? What's the team of the season's impacts right now, though? Anything at all, or no? I am live on Twitch, mate. Yeah, if you want to join that, feel free to do so. Well, to be honest, Toon, right? I had Newcastle fans in here during that time saying like, I don't know how it's happened. Like they weren't even mocking. They weren't even mocking. They were just in here going like, what the fuck is that? Because like, because they came in saying, I swear to God, if I'd saw St James's Park in red and white and black cats and stuff like that, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it, mate. Any footies about? Jesus. Any footies about? Jack Rodwell killed your club. I mean, he didn't, mate, but he didn't help its cause. But 85 times 10, do you think today? No, definitely not, mate. No, we'll get 84 times 10 fully repeatable before they come out. Absolutely not. Newcastle about to lose Isaac to Liverpool. They're so in deep in denial. I don't think it's denial, mate. I think they just don't want to lose Isak to Liverpool. And to be honest, mate, it's going to cost Liverpool a lot of money to get him. So don't just think it's a club stature thing. Liverpool will have to pay a lot of money for him as we get Thuram. That's all right, Abs. I understand what it is, mate. Yeah, it wasn't even mocking. It was just pure stunned. Yeah, yeah. Like the audacity of our owners to do that. What new SBC do you think? Probably a player or some type of gamble, maybe an icon, maybe a lower level icon pick or pack or something like that. I don't know, mate. Couldn't tell you. Right, we'll skip that. As far as SBCs go, mate, there's a definite grind on this menu, like on this game, if you want to grind the menus. To which is in the bio. There's a link to the Discord in the bio if you want to join and find out what it is. Or feel free to watch the stream and you can learn how to do it. You just find it a crazy free Evo chain to team of the week, Rafinha. Go on, son. Love that. Bruno's so expensive. Yeah, he's also free. How are you doing today? I'm fantastic, Jake, mate. What about yourself? What about yourself? I don't know why people are looking at the price of SBCs now. Like, what are we even doing? Like, always worth 1 million coins. Yeah, which you'll never spend on that SBC. That's crazy to me. Any Lewandowski's about? It'll be Lewandowski. Um, what's he called? Valverde or yeah, there's Lewandowski there. Grab the camera, follow my edit. No, I'm all right, mate. I'm an adult. Um, I'm okay, mate. Need to grind out these draft matches for the stupid objective. I'm not doing them. Like, what do they mean? Fucking. What time is now? So you gotta like, what even is that, man? Like, are they all the same? So do you have to pick 50 of one, or do you do all of them? Just got Petit done, so grinding towards Mycon. Good idea, good idea. Thank you very much for jumping over from YouTube onto Twitch, mate. The Discord link is pinned at the top of the chat. I've seen these pics flying around Twitter, right? And I genuinely thought like you had to like do all 200 games. With that, it's 25. I thought this was like 50 games per section. The chat delay is insane on YouTube. Yeah, I can't help that, mate. I can't help that at all. Sorry. You came to the Twitch. Thank you very much for that, mate. The link that you're looking for is pinned at the top of the chat to the Discord. Ah, right. Do you know what it is, right? I would not put this past them, mate, right? You know, can you remember the old, oh, what they called? Them packs where, was it what were they called? Them player picks that, you're in review. Yes, 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 you're in review. I wouldn't put it past them bringing one of them out after people have sat there and done all that, you know. Genuinely. It's the most EA thing ever. Yeah, and the thing is, right, it's not necessarily the concept of things that people are frustrated with EA about. It's the execution of what they're trying to do. Yeah, we've got a lot of luck on this account, mate. A lot of luck. Um, there being a gameplay grind too. Yeah, there's been a few people who've apparently play tested, and obviously it's all speculation and it's all the internet, so take of it what you will. People are saying that it's the smoothest game they've played, like EA wise, like FIFA wise, in a very long time. So um, make of that what you will. Are you free to play or do you get FC points? No, no, we do. This account, mate, is an RTG, and I'll show you that as well. It's in play time. Packed anything? Not today, mate. No. There you go. Look, as you can see there, no FIFA points. Zero all time, zero this week. Weekly average zero. This is an RTG. Um, what's your favorite card before Team of the Year? I have no idea. Newcastle said Isaac's not for sale. Van Mac, how we doing, mate? Thank you very much for the follow, mate. 108 days. Yeah, I am a content creator also, mate. You know what I mean? It's still like 100 less than you. Pack sticks this week 4. Yeah. Weekly average 118. I don't know how they figure this out. Because we've opened like 200 or 300 packs on stream yesterday. You spend 2,100 points. I've got no idea what you're talking about, Ivan, mate. No idea what you're talking about. Trying to sign Longstaff. To be honest, mate, I can't see you getting Longstaff. Honestly. And that's exactly why you should never spend points on this game, mate. Exactly why. You do not need to. And I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm on about like in regards to Newcastle. I think Newcastle's valuation is higher than your valuation, is what I mean. Yeah, so spending money on this game is the worst thing you can do. The worst thing you can do. Because people expect things, and then when they don't get stuff, they down money, and then some people put more money on to chase their losses rather than just playing the game. Like, I didn't even have the points to start this game. Like, you know how everyone gets like the 4,600 points on from the pre-order? We didn't even have that. So this is a pure RTG. The only thing I've put money into is paying for the game, and that's it. You think Longstaff will go through this time? Yeah. All right. I might be wrong then. Do you like champs? I don't like champs, mate. No. I play it off stream though. We only ever do like menu grinding and stuff like that on stream. I can't be arsed playing all that shit on stream. Bought the pass. They want 15 million. You want to pay 13. I mean, he's experienced, but he's also not like. Yeah, that is fair. That is fair, I guess. And to be honest, he's homegrown. And I was told yesterday, I don't know how true this is, that any homegrown player that gets sold, the club get 3 times the amount of money in PSR revenue. So if he goes for like 15 million quid, they'll get 45. Is what I was told yesterday. I don't know how true that is. I could be entirely wrong there, but so like say if Harvey Elliott, like say if Liverpool sign Isak for 150, 160 million, then they sell Harvey Elliott for like 40 to 50 million quid. They've almost made the money back in PSR terms, which yeah, yeah. So if Liverpool's sell Harvey Elliott for 45, 50 million, depending on how much they get for him, they could take 45 to 50 million off their losses every single window for the next 3 years, is what you're saying. So however much they sell Harvey Elliott for would be how much they can take off their windows in future windows. Mental that really, innit? You're no good for me. I don't need nobody. And then obviously you use all your high rated fodder in 84s that you've got left over to do SBCs, like player SBCs and stuff. So we're gonna get Bruno Fernandes and Maicon for free, just like we got Petit for free. We got Suker for free. You know, divided by three. Ah, right. They fucked up on Trent. I think a lot of teams have messed up on a lot of things. Um, there's a lot of players now who know that they can't be strong armed by a club to sign a deal. In selling terms, yeah, 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 yeah. I gulag that. Yeah, like it was getting explained to me yesterday, and I didn't fully understand it still, but at least they got something for Trent. Yeah, true, true, true. Not what they wanted, but ah, right, right. So, hey Omar, how we doing, mate? Yes. So Harvey Elliott would be like, say it was 45 million, argument's sake, it'd be 15 million quid. Um, it'd be 15 million quid over the 3 years, like so 15, 15, 15, rather than I, I see. Yeah. Until I see like exactly what it is, like, hey Joe, how we doing, mate? I know you boys are trying to explain it, and I'm just fucking. I haven't long been awake, so that's my excuse, but is what it is. I'll read up on it and I'll fully understand it for the next time. Tomorrow on, everyone explains things to me. How's James? I haven't used that yet. I'm going to do my weekend league when I unlock Maicon and Bruno Fernandes. And I saw earlier that R9's coming. Um, I think he's coming in packs. As part of like an icon for footies. So, who are you taking from the fan favorite picks? I'm not doing them, mate. I'm not doing them. All the cards that are in there, I've already got some version of. So it's pointless for me to sit there and do them, you know. Um, I've got Ronaldo. I've had Mia Hamm many times. Like I'm not. Oh, go on. You took the highest rated player. Good idea, to be fair. You want that CR7 or Henri? I got them both, so I don't have to do those things. Oh, team of the season, we need this. Best of luck to me. Who's that? Who is that? Babajidi. You just know Henri's getting a footies. CR7 will get a footies. Henri will get one. Messi will get one. R9 will get one. Like Isaacs, how we doing, mate? Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that, fella. Everyone in those picks will get one. 100%. 100%. Ryan, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we? Yeah, like, yeah, I'm fantastic. Thanks, mate. We're just doing some SBCs and stuff like that. We're getting Maicon for free. We're getting Bruno Fernandes for free because, well, it's an easy thing to do, isn't it? Really, these days on this game. Yeah. So anyone in those like picks that you're playing for will probably get a free card anyway, or get like another card It's not worth fucking smashing them out. I wouldn't have thought. But if you want to do it, extra fodder and that in it. I have no idea what you're talking about, Zach, mate. No idea at all. You pre-ordering the Ultimate Edition? Yeah, yeah. So same as always, my brother will pre-order it. I'll give him half the money for it. We'll share the actual game, like game share it. I won't be 1v1 and mate, no. I'll game share it, and I'll have no points or nothing to start the game, so it'll be a pure RTG again. I won't have any icon packs, any points, anything like that. So we work from zero again. Neymar. I need to be careful not to submit that Neymar. Do they get rid of these like Ezzy and Omega and all that? They're not going to get rid of that. I'll keep the live cards for now. That Ezzy is sick, but Nia has a crazy Evo. I'm keeping that Neymar for that reason, yeah. I haven't had a good Neymar Evo all year. Say the who first broke all the Ekatike stuff. Say Liverpool have made a first approach for Ekatike. Yeah, I mean that's the thing though, isn't it? Like it's all hearsay at this point, isn't it? And then like what I hate right is when fans take like obviously it's not what you're doing, but like you know when fans take like the littlest bit of speculation and go running with it. Like oh my god, we're signing this player. When it's just like oh they've been linked to, you know. We get quite a lot of people in here going oh my god, we're signing X, Y, and Z. And the column literally just says, "Oh, inquired about or have thought about." Ba, 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 ba. Meh, 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 meh. Invaders must die. Are you completing Petit? We already have Petit, mate. We already have a manual Petit. We're doing Mycon now, and then we're going to be moving on to we'll get rid of that Kenny Dalglish. Ba, ba. Well, we'll get rid of Rudiger. We'll get rid of Bonmati because yeah, we're moving on to Bruno Fernandes next. Imagine if R9 was the SBC on Friday. Bruno's so overpriced. It's free anyway, isn't it? Like, it's free anyway. The price of these SBCs doesn't matter at all. Like, because no one's doing these from scratch, are they, really? The price is irrelevant on these cards now. Um, hey, Cormo, how we doing, mate? How are we set? You've got no team of the weeks or team of the seasons in your club. You're going to have to open up more packs then, mate. You're going to have to open more packs. You can make a player and still not call it overpriced. Yeah, it's unlimited here. Like no one's actually paying for these squads, so 100% does your head in. People can't just seem to stay level-headed when it comes to footy. Yeah, true. Had to tune in. Yeah, appreciate that, mate. Appreciate that. Approach the club about a player and they want to know more because they're rated. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then you know what? You know what you'll see, right? You'll see people who will rush to like Romano's tweet and be like, "Oh, more news on." Like, say for instance, now it'd be like more news on Ekatike or Isak, right? And they'll just keep spamming, 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 right? And then when it comes out that the club didn't get them, like didn't want them anyway, it was shite. You know what I mean? Didn't want him anyway. Wasn't bothered. Shite player. Overrated. Can you get a team of the season in normal packs? Yes, mate. Yes. Yes. Ba, 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 ba. There you go. Bang. Team of the season. Ask and you shall receive, sir. That's Baba GD again. Any chance, ref? What are we getting here? Schwab. He's the usual one. I don't mind it though. Right, I'm gonna have to right, end that there. To hear Trent and two random 92s. Right, so there's four. Like obviously as the teams go along, because I think there's going to be five footies teams and five like re-releases. There'll be more team of the seasons as you go along and team of the years and stuff. You got Pele like an hour ago. He's insane. Expect it to be fair. Yeah, true, true, true. Did you know Sunderland have three times Leeds players? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Like our squad's three times bigger than yours, or we've got a lot of players we need to get rid of, like Paveda and stuff like that. Three ex Leeds players. No worries, too, mate. I'll check that out once I've done these player picks. Thank you for that, mate. Leeds are going back down. I have no idea. Hey, thank you very much for the follow that AJ. How are we, mate? Cheers, Toon. Hey, thank you very much for that follow on TikTok, mate. Appreciate that. I fear I might be a soft band, on the web app. I don't know how though. That's just not on, is it? Really? I'm gonna have to do these player picks by hand for fuck's sake. Paveda, Helder, and Huggins. Well, we haven't seen Huggins since the Newcastle match when he destroyed his knee. He's still not back yet, which is obviously massively concerning. But walked through Bruno, yeah. Put him high. Um, storage. Baby, I don't care where you've been before. Hey, thank you very much for the follow there, Lyle, mate. How are we? How are we, sir? I was in the academy, yeah. Well, yeah, like I say, we haven't had him since that Newcastle Sunderland FA Cup match in like last January, I think. Yeah, we aren't looking like because what we did was, mate, we beefed up our attack in midfield and attack, um, because we have been defensively strong in the championship, which obviously is a different league. But do you like any of the players? I mean, not really, mate. Not really. Huggins has had two very serious injuries and never really shown anything at all. Hielder's always injured, and Paveda's always injured, so they've not had a chance to show what they're capable of. They've never given me a reason to like them. Um, yeah, so our struggles were off like attacking offensively. Um, defense, we were structured well. We did well. Um, but I think we're going after defenders now, to be honest. So apparently we're linked to Ramsdale, and I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to feel about it because on the one hand, Ramsdale, obviously England goalkeeper, very good. Like when he plays, he's good. Like, you know what I mean? Like when he's concentrated and he's locked in, he's very very good. He can win your games. But when he's not, fuck me. Like, got Clivert going, son. Makes sense. You do understand the concept, but where are the centre backs? I would say if we signed an experienced centre half and put him next to Dan Bollard, Chris Mepham, for instance, we had him on loan last year. He was excellent. If we can get Chris Mepham back, that's limbs. Get Ramsdale, better keeper than Patterson. Sunderland want Ramsdale, yeah. So basically, Southampton want Patterson. We want Ramsdale. Looks like overly hated. Yeah, I think he is overly hated, and I think the reason is that interview he did. When he said, "Oh, I can't concentrate on the game for a full 90 minutes." Once that interview came out, he got sold from Arsenal and he moved down the league. Um, it is concerning though because if your goalkeeper can't concentrate, you're a bit like it's a bit fucking bit nervy, isn't it? Like, say for instance, right, if you went to St James's Park Toon, right, and your goalkeeper, you know, can't concentrate for 90 minutes, like in the 89th minute slips up because of a concentration lap, you're gonna be fucking raging, aren't you? Like, it's a bit dodgy. I mean, he's better than Patterson, mate. So, hopefully we can figure that out. Have you watched Pope? Pope was very good until his shoulder injury. I still don't fully believe he trusts himself diving. I really don't. He's still better than Melier, for 100%. Yeah. Yeah, Omar. That's exactly what he said. Yeah, he said I can't concentrate for a full 90 minutes. I think he might have like ADHD. I think, which is it's not like it's like laziness or just doesn't care. I think he does actually have like an issue. Um, but it's still something you don't see. You know that goalkeeper? Was it a fake video where that guy was in goal and the ball kept hitting him in the face in loads of different scenarios? Hey Theo, how we doing, mate? That was hilarious. That. I mean, to be honest, right? If you look at our season, like towards the very end, right, we narrowly lost to Leeds because in the second game we drew in the first game because of Melier. We narrowly lost in the second game. They made excellent substitutes, and I think Pascal Stroke scored. And then Burnley, same thing. Um, like it's we got beat by two teams that got promoted, and it was a very 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 narrow. Like we were lucky to get a point in the first game, and we were very unlucky not to get a point in the second game. So I think it's about even. But like I said before, I think the Championship's the most competitive league in the world, as far as the amount of teams that could challenge for that one title. I'm not saying, by the way, it's the best league in the world. I'm just saying it's the most competitive in regards to like how many teams can get promoted and win the league and stuff like that. Hey Oliver, how we doing, mate? Makes sense. Um, I mean, I understand why people are talking about. I understand why people are talking about Afcon. Um, but because they've changed. Because they've changed. Like there's no Boxing Day game anymore. I think honestly, I think we miss. Yeah, I'm all right, Oliver, mate. Yeah, I'm all right, thanks. I think we miss the players for like 3 or 4 games, maybe five at a push total. Anyway, because we play Newcastle, then we might play another game, and then they go away to Afcon on the 21st, and then we play one more game before Christmas, and then we play one more game after Christmas because there's no Boxing Day game anymore for some reason, and we play one more game after Christmas. We play one on New Year's or New Year's. Day, like New Year's Eve and New Year's Day maybe, and then I think we play one mid-January. But it all depends on how far into the tournament these players go, because not all of them can go through to the final because they don't all play for the same teams. So I think a lot more of it's being made, a lot more is being made of it, than actually should be. I think it's more like a talking point than anything else. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll pull it up now. We'll have a look. Um, I know we have to play Manchester City and Liverpool in that space of time as well. So it's not like they were going to be fucking winnable games anyway. Right. So where are we sitting at? Where are we sitting at? Where are we sitting at? Right. So we play Newcastle on the 13th of December, right? We play Newcastle on the 13th of December, and then obviously the players go away for AFCON. There's a 2 week break. We play Leeds on the 27th. Then we play Spurs on the 3rd. We play Palace on the 17th. Then we play Burnley on the 21st and the 31st. So there's 4 games, and then we play Liverpool on the 11th of February and Bournemouth on the 28th of February. So it's not even that bad. It's one, two, three, four, potentially 5 games, 5 games tops. Um, yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah, we should. But if they've only added one player to the team last year, and we've added, because Enzo Lafay is still going to be there because he's French. Um, and so we're playing Leeds, which is a game we should be competitive in. Tottenham, I'm not too sure. Palace, obviously, I'm not too sure again. Burnley is a team we should be fucking competing with as well. Then Liverpool, Bournemouth, Brighton, Tottenham, Nottingham Forest, Manchester United, Chelsea is our last run into the season. So it's not even like that bad. And the run into those games as well, by the way. Um, no, 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 no. I've done this wrong. I've done this entirely wrong. Shit. It doesn't matter though. But so basically, right? We play Leeds, then we play Manchester City. So Leeds is the 27th of December. Manchester City is the 30th of December, which we're never going to win anyway. Then we've got Spurs on the 3rd of January. That's a difficult game. Brentford's a competitive game. Palace, I'm not too sure about. West Ham's a competitive game. So it's the 17th of January for Crystal Palace. Then the 24th of January is West Ham. Um, then Burnley, then Arsenal, then Liverpool, then Fulham, then Bournemouth. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Palace. It just depends on who they lose and who they sign. Because Mateta's been linked with Liverpool as well. Eze with Arsenal. Um, so yeah, in the time frame that they're away is Leeds, City, Spurs, Brentford, Palace, West Ham, Burnley, Arsenal, Liverpool, Fulham, and Bournemouth potentially at the end there, and then the back, and then we play Leeds, Brighton, Newcastle, Spurs, Villa, Nottingham Forest, Wolves, Man United, Everton, and Chelsea on the last day. Um, I'm excited for some of these games. I am. We've got Sevilla at the weekend. Then we've got Sporting Lisbon 2 days later. Then we've got Hull a few days after that. Then we've got Betis a few days after that. Then we've got Augsburg, and then we've got Vallecano. Thank you very much for the follow there, Harrison, mate. And then we start the season on the 16th of August with West Ham. West Ham, Burnley, Brentford, Palace. Um, if uh, How do you get low rated rares for the 83 player picks? By opening 85 exchange packs, mate. You put your 85s into the 85 exchange. So yeah, we start the season with West Ham. Then we're at home to West Ham. We're away to Burnley. We're at home to Brentford. We're away to Palace. If we can pick up some points in them games, buzzing. Because we've then got Aston Villa at home, Nottingham Forest away, Manchester United away, Wolverhampton Wanderers at home, Chelsea away, Everton at home, Arsenal at home, Fulham away, Bournemouth away at home, Liverpool away, Manchester City away, Newcastle at home, like, mate, it's going to be a slog all season, but you know, we have to get by that. We have to get by that. You've got Liverpool twice in December. Yeah, get them out the way with, innit? Get them out the way with, mate. Like, I'm excited. I'm excited. I really am. Hello, Crunch. How are we, sir? We're just going over Sunderland's fixtures there, and we've got you third game of the season. Henderson finally announced it's a massive signing that I think, especially losing Norgard. How do you think your season's gonna go? Because I don't know. Because in my mind, you've lost the coach, like the manager. You lost Ivan Toney the other year. Apparently, Buemo got agreed this morning. There's talks on Visa. Norgard's gone. Like, it's not. To me, it doesn't look great. Yeah, people are doing that because of the whole England talk. Whenever Henderson's in the English national team, there's always a fucking kick up about it. If we'd signed him, mate, he'd be excellent for the dressing room, is what people would say. I don't understand. No, Henderson's a lot better player than you give him credit for, you know. Yeah, but that was under a different regime. That one at Devil. That was under Bielsa, who played a mad style of football. Um, right, player picks, lads. See if we can get anything from these. Any footies about? That's Madison. Yeah, I don't think um it was under Jesse March. Yeah, I forgot he existed. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, true. It does mean you can reinvest, yes. But who's the manager that took over? Because I saw his name and I was like, who the fuck is that? That's the only issue because he's obviously unproven, isn't he? I think it could be some superstar like mastermind, but he was a set piece coach. You think you'll avoid relegation? And is that based on other teams? How do you know if it's a double walkout? So do you know when the animation happens for? I'll tell you what. I'll see if I can show you. See if I can show you. Um, right. You see the yellow bars on the right and left hand side of the picture? There's like a row of yellow bars along the right and left hand side of the screen on the outside of the runway. When them light up, it's a double walkout. If they don't light up, it's just a normal single walkout. That's the double walkout tell. So if the two bars on the outside are bright as fuck, it's a double walkout. Anytime, Mara, anytime. Um, um, ever signed anyone proven? No, no, true, 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 true. I was just saying I didn't know his name to be honest. So honestly, mate, he could fucking take us to different levels, but it's obviously losing like good like goal output, an established manager, and a captain. On paper, doesn't look very good, does it? Like, but yeah, if you can reinvest that money, mate, fucking brilliant. You know what I would do, mate, if I was you? I would go and try get some players from Wolves. Make it difficult for them to try and compete. Oh, go on. Joshua Kimmich. Doing a Brighton. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing as well. We're doing that. Don't worry about Brentford though. You do worry about Brentford though, and you think it's fair too. It's a lot of change, yeah. It's just when you see like you lose like for me personally looking at it, when you lose the output of goals that they're losing, especially with the likes of Ivan Toney before, and I still don't think he's been fully replaced. And then Brian and Buemo and Vissa picked up a lot of the slack. Um, they're losing Brian and Buemo, it looks like, but then that leaves it all on Wissa. And I know they've got Kevin Schade, but Kevin Schade, I don't think he'll have the output that the other two have. But then if it's just Visser and Kevin Schade, they'll more likely mark Visser out of a game and force Kevin Schade to play. That's what happens when you lose like key players, isn't it? Really? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of moving parts, and it's all speculation at this point, isn't it? Really, it's all like what ifs and that type of stuff. But you have injured as well, yeah. And you know what it is, right? I like Ethan Pinnock. I think he's a good player, and I do think if people were looking for a centre off, he would be a good move. He would be. I think he's great. Have you got all the fan favourites yet? I haven't even started yet, mate, and I won't be doing them either. I've got all the players. I've already got all the players that they have available in those selections, so I don't need that. I got Thiago was your Tony replacement. He got an infection in his knee joint. Wow, that's awful. That. Yeah, true, true. Flashback Ronaldo Evo. I think, like at the time, I think Ronaldo was obviously very expensive to do on the game. I don't think a lot of people did them. It didn't take us very long at all to do that Ronaldo, did it? I've got the key. We'll build more SBCs here. Actually, you know what it is? I'll just try and build a. I'll just try and use the stuff from the duplicate storage and build play picks every now and again. Hey, happy birthday, mate. Have a good one. Hull, it was hard for you to do. Yeah, I'll show you the team, mate. This is the team we currently have. It's an RTG we spend absolutely no money at all, and this is the team we've managed to get just by like playing the game. It's really not that difficult. Like the amount of cards we've got in the club as well. That ability got upgraded because these upgrades to the games are live cards, even though it doesn't tell you. But we've got a ton of cards. Where's that Ronaldo gone? There he is there. Hey, football, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. That ability is a joke, yeah. Is she expensive now? Because the other day I asked on, like, during a video I was doing, like, for the stream and stuff, if she was any good. And people were like, no, she's shit, no, she's shit. Now she's 300k. What's coming out today? I have no idea, mate. No idea. Would you say, would you say that? Or would, actually, do you know what it is? Fuck him off. There'll be no chance of you getting any goals after Tony left. Yeah, yeah, true. I mean, exactly true, yeah. Is there any XP? Probably. I have no idea though. Same formation as you. Dope, mate. I need to get an Evo for this Hullet. Who's not on Max Chem? Donnarumma. Simple fix though. There you go. Yeah, there's an Evo for Hullet right now, yeah. I know you can. I've got Sunderland Evos to do, and I will do them because it takes me time to fucking mad levels. Through your speakers. Choose your own adventure. What's this about then? Oh, hello. Don't know what that is, but just sub. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that, legend. Legend, mate. Is it this one? It gives them technical though, doesn't it? It's not fucking. Yeah, there's a lot of good conversations to have about like trios. What? So I've got to put Hullet in fucking three different Evos that cost 150k. Go away, mate. Fuck's that about? Hullet doesn't even fit. Who says no? Who fucking says no? Go on, Gareth. Um. No. All right. Gold dust, I hear me coming through your speakers. The only thing that lets this Patrick Roberts down is his reactions. They're awful. Yeah, there'll be an Evo for Hullet or something like that, mate. You worry about that. You just pay more for fewer games. I got you, got you, got you. Especially with coins at the minute, though. Like coins aren't really like needed, are they? Well, I mean, we can do SBCs so I can just jump over to old gen if I need to fucking. I think I'm SBC banned as well, so that's just fucking. Mate, the footy's background, right? It's too bright. Like, turn the fucker down. Do you know what I mean? Like, what are we even doing here? Says no, because he retired. All right, got you. Ryan, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. Building fucking player picks by hand is one of the most tedious things I've ever seen in my life. Hey, how we doing, Lorcan, mate? How are we, sir? We're on the hunt, but I don't know what's going on. Nothing's. We haven't packed anything, mate, and it's a bit frustrating. A little bit of talk about Brentford. To be honest, mate, I had Brentford, Wolves, and Burnley going down purely from what I've seen, like in the summer so far. Leeds could be put into that, and so could West Ham. Um, the grind at the minute, it's in the Discord, mate. It's basically player picks, exchange packs, and right. So, um, you want your 75 to 83 rated players into the 83. Um, and then you just fill out these. It's a team of the season and 84 rated cards in that. What's this? I would just say a team of the season or a high rated card and 84s into that as well. And then obviously the exchange packs, and that's it. And that's it. And then you end up with a ton of packs. Literally all you got to do. America. Guy tried walking out with some Calvin Klein boxes. Oof. Are you alright though, Lorcan? Yeah. Yeah, hopefully you're well, mate. Just lurking, eating your burger and chips. No worries, mate. Yeah. I don't understand why people like steal and stuff, mate. It's beyond me. Like, imagine the audacity to walk into somewhere and go, "I'm taking this." Grow up, mate. Fucking grow up. It's more than physical, what I need to feel from you. Newcastle have accelerated the Ekitike deal as Liverpool are closing in on Alexander Isak. Ornstein. I mean, that is a very real topic at the minute. To be honest, right, like I said before, Newcastle don't have to sell Alexander Isak. Um, and so if Liverpool are to get Alexander Isak, I believe they will have to pay over the odds. Purely because Newcastle aren't in a position where they absolutely have to sell him. A few years ago, absolutely, but right now, it's because also right. People need to remember that you're selling to a direct rival, right? Newcastle are trying to get to where Liverpool are, and in order to do that, they need a player like Alexander Isak to do that. And given and then selling Alexander Isak to Liverpool only furthers that distance. You know what I mean? What? So it's 220 million. What? No. Oh, right, right, right. Fair enough. I was going to say, what the fuck? Oliver, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we, sir? Yeah, I got that entirely mixed up there. I was like 220. Where did that come from? It's not like Liverpool to spend 130 million in one fucking. No, to be honest, mate, I should have known better than to fucking to read it as 130 million quid this season and 90 million quid next season. I should have known better than that, especially dealing with Liverpool. Liverpool don't do that. Liverpool don't spend money on players, but I don't know what they've done this year. I don't know what's happened this season. They've just gone, all right, we're sick of being like bullied and stuff. We're going to take this, this, and this. It's madness. It's madness. Get rid of these 84s. They've already spent over 100 million on one player this season. Oh yeah, like Liverpool aren't silly. Liverpool are not silly, mate. Don't worry about that. You've done 9 squads of Bruno. Are you only using 92 plus rated cards and 84s? Come see the team, bro. Yeah, give me a second, mate. Who's building player picks? The Boston Red Sox. Boston. Yeah, they're basically the fucking. It's weird to see Liverpool spend money. To be honest, like, it's not a normal thing to happen, really. Yeah, I think obviously Kevin De Bruyne was a massive part of that City team, right? And he's left now, so they're gonna have to bring like creativity from somewhere, which is obviously what you have now with Florian. So yeah, that's something that Arsenal didn't do. When City slipped up and Arsenal had the lead, Arsenal didn't punish them. Liverpool did. That is the difference. It was anyone's title last season, purely because of how bad Manchester City were. Pre-orders tomorrow. Are you pre-ordering it, Jaden? No. Yeah, it's mental, mate. Yeah, for the fun of it, that's the spirit, mate. That's the spirit. What you need to do, right, is everyone needs to do an RTG this year. We'll play through it together. We'll play through it together, and we'll all do the same thing. How about that? Use gift cards. All right. You're doing an RTG on your second account. Fair enough, mate. We're probably not going to get anything for these. The kit will be on sale soon. Excellent. That you're going to do a Sunderland RTG. I run a Sunderland like Evo team alongside this account. Okay, thank you very much for the follow there, Josh, mate. Appreciate that, lad. How are we set? 99 verts with 87, 84, 85 times 10s. This new Evo, by the way, which one? Oh, yeah, the free one for 20 games. Yeah, the Zombie. What? So it's the same Evo. Just do two RTGs? No, 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 no. Because what happens is, right, if you've got two RTGs, right, what'll happen is on my Sunderland RTG, I'll pack loads of good cards, and that's exactly what'll happen. And me, like, I only use one account, mate. So now I do anyway. The Hull at Evo thing, I don't know. I don't think so. Or if you did, I've missed it. Did you see the R9 that got leaked, or Lorcan? R9's coming during footies at some point. If you bought Golden Mbappe, you wouldn't have to do this right now. What do you mean? I've already got an untradeable. I've already got an untradeable 91 Mbappe. Hey, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. Twitter will be better, Lorcan, please. R9 Friday SBC, imagine. Imagine. You're doing your account and your girlfriend's account, fair play, mate. Does she play your squad battles? Who have you packed? Lauren James. Lauren James, and we got a Billy, the greats of the game. We packed her at 97 and she's gone to a 98 because of obviously France doing well, so. Where it get leaked? It was on Twitter, I saw it. Hey RNR, how we doing, mate? Yeah, she does. Champion, mate. Carlos Puyol. Carlos Puyol gets a very bad rep because of his fucking FIFA card. Such a good defender. You pack James and she's a beast. Yeah, she's class, mate. The 98 of Billy's class as well. It's excellent fodder at this point if we get one of those. Another one from the convo back. Yeah. So one of the players who has like a bad reputation because of his FIFA card, like the likes of Shevchenko. Like people who've never seen R9 play believe he's like the best player ever. Put a billion SBC because he thought France got put out. Dear me. Official R9 stats are out. Oh dear. We'll have a look in a second. We'll have a look. To be honest, like one of the Crespo as well. Yeah, one of the biggest names that gets dinged on this game is Clarence Seedorf. Clarence Seedorf was a fucking monster. Like anyone who's played against him, anyone who speaks on Clarence Seedorf from the footballing world, like playing against him and stuff, they'll all tell you the same thing. Is it Assy that's got it? Yeah. Breaking news from from Sky Sports News: Liverpool are expected to rival Newcastle for Hugo Ekitike after being told Alexander Isak is not for sale in this window. That's from Sky Sports News. Bayern Munich are going after Rodrigo, by the way. Says Assi. Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike made a name in Germany, and he's doing very well now. Uh, is that the confirmed stats of that R9 or no? Either way, we'll have a look. Right. Mm, mm, mm. Thank you very much for the follow there, mate. How are we, set? There you are. That's right. Either way, if it's official or not, if that's the official card with finesse and all that, yeah. Good luck. Good luck, boys. Good luck, boys. Yeah. 99 pace, 99 shooting, 99 dribbling. 48 defending in July is pretty bad. But I mean, I think we'll let them off there. 50 squads. I would honestly fully expect them to be in packs, mate. Fully expect them to be in packs. Yeah. First touch as well. First touch. It says coming as an icon, doesn't say SBC, so. One question, Friday is two team and the best change as well. Shut up, Thomas, you fucking waffler. You know what I mean? If you're gonna like reply to something in a comment section, make sure we fucking read it, yeah? Yeah, he's gonna be in packs. Yeah, in packs, yeah. Fucking waffler. Ba, ba, ba. It's a little FC26 teaser you've sent on Discord. I'll have a look after the stream, mate. Anything on Discord, I'll have a look after the stream because it means I've got to load up Discord. I don't want to. It's laziness. Um, right. What's JT Pack R9? You can't pack things if you don't open packs, mate. Look at EA Twitter. Do that then. If this is not worth my time, I'm going to time you out, by the way. Wasting my time here. It's like a 30-second clip. Is it 44 seconds ago? Do you boys want to see this, or? I'll be honest with you, I've seen over half of that. It's absolutely shit. Yeah, that can go away. To give. Yeah, that R9 will be in packs, by the way. That's never gonna be an SBC, and I hope everyone understands that. FIFA loves R9. To be honest, mate, if you'd ever seen him play football, you love him too. But without complaining about pack speed. I mean, that's something. That is something. Yeah, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. How are we? How are we? We're going to get back to opening packs in 1 second. Oh, Rashford. That's a new one. That's a new one. Bompasto. 899 jet. No, mate. No, we've got a Billy. No, is it a Billy who's 98? And we've got Lauren James, but nothing crazy yet. No worries, Lorcan. No worries. You ended up getting Pelly and James. Fair play. Two excellent cards there. I'm assuming they get into your team. Up for the weekend. I'll have a quick look at that, Lorcan, and then we'll jump onto these packs. Now what you stand for with mountains of gold. Right, there's that Evo from Toon Crits. I'll definitely be checking that out for sure. Yeah, I might have to do that. What a 97 fucking yeah, fair. Oof. Yeah, that's a bit that's nasty that fucking Lorcan, Jesus. I've already used the anticipate thing, I think. Or I might not have actually. It might still be in the season pass. Yeah, I might have to do that because that's sick. Into your hand, yeah. I don't. I'm not a fan of like. I'm not. I don't know how to say it, but like, I don't mind seeing blood, but it's the fucking when like when it's like free flowing, it's fucking awful. Obviously, working in kitchens, I've seen my fair share of it, but one of my mates has just announced on Twitter that she's lost her job. I was I nearly tweeted her saying here we go, job centre confirmed, but can't be doing that, chat. You know what I mean? You can't be doing that. It's not on that, you know. You watch Mox versus Hangman. Funny you should say that, mate. I forgot it was on as early as it was, right? So I turned that actual event on, and as I turned that on, right, Mox is being fucking like stabbed in the head with a fork by Hangman. I turned it off because that to me isn't wrestling, so it's unnecessary. Like I know it's what Mox does. I know it's what Mox does, but like it's not for me. That nice team, to be fair, mate. I wouldn't have anger it in goal though. She's a bit small, isn't she? They're no holds barred. Yeah, it's just an excuse for Mox to do whatever he wants. Which team should you do? Um, Barcelona, mate. You'll have more fun doing a Barcelona past and present team, especially with all the new icons and stuff coming in. Because apparently Fabregas is coming in. You're getting Iniesta. Xavi's already in the game. Ibra. There's R9. There's all them man like fucking Stoichkov and that. And you don't like Barca? Oh well, I don't know what to tell you then. Made it to elite with that. Fair enough. Yeah. You just might be him, mate. That's what it is. You just might be him. It might be what it is. Oh, what be this? What be this? Pacho and Van der Ven. No, no, I get that. Yeah, who's that then? Beasley. I've got Pacho and Van der Ven in the club. I just, as far as John Moxley goes, I don't like watching his matches because it's just unnecessary. Like, it just feels like basically what he does is he has like a blueprint for all his matches. Yeah, I mean, Leon, you could do that. Yeah, you could. It just feels like he has a blueprint for his matches where he's like, oh, right, I've got to bleed in this match. And he tries to find a reason rather than, like, because it doesn't even have to make sense to the story, you know? No, yeah, I get that one. I get that, yeah. Yeah. Great card, that, to be fair. Very good card. No, yeah, exactly, yeah. And then, obviously, towards the end of the match, he had him over the. Hangman had him over the ropes, do literally Hangman, with a chain and stuff, and it's just like, what are we doing? Are you completing Bruno? He'll be next, mate, after we complete Mycon. We've done all the other players, we're just working our way through now. Yeah. A lot of their stuff don't make sense, mate. Like, I do, like, I want to like it, and that's the misconception. That'll be anger as well. I want to like AEW, but I just can't. I can't sit there and watch their shit. I can't. Trent, you're waiting for Vitinia. You think Vitinia will get a card? Yeah. Back to back team of the seasons. Any chance, ref? Right, that'll be David De Gea. Take that chat. Bruno doesn't fit your team. Have you not got the CDM thing? You can turn it to CDM. Or did you already use that? Yeah. Was that the one where they used that the needle as well? Career mode. Use like the syringe thing. Like it's the stuff that they do. Yeah, the things that they do in these matches, they have to understand, right? They have an audience, and some of them find it cool and will replicate that. Hey, Tricks, how we doing, mate? Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, people shouldn't replicate wrestling and stuff like that. It is like a staged thing. But some people are influenced easy for whatever reason. Like, and you've got to be responsible enough to know your audience and know that your fans can be influenced. And I think it's an obligation of especially influential people like the wrestlers are to fucking to not do stuff like that because it trickles down, doesn't it? Right? Say for instance, if you're watching AEW and then wrestlers who have like independent wrestlers and people who like travel the world doing their craft and stuff like that. Oh well, it was on AEW, so then we can do it, and then they start doing it at like fucking say like GCW events or like fucking like Progress and stuff like that. ICW. Scandalous behavior, man. Like it's dangerous. Like when they suffocated Daniel Bryan, I was like, what the hell's going on here? Like how are they getting away with that? Like which agent works there and went, yeah, that'll be absolutely fine, mate. Yeah, you know what I mean? Hey, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. How are we? Like which agent worked there and thought, you know what, that's going to be an excellent idea. Doing extreme shit like that. Yeah, like it's basically edgy stuff to get like the clips and all that type of stuff online. But then once you put that as a precedent, like you remember when who was it? Who was it? Um, someone took a pizza cutter to Jericho's head, and they were like ran it across his forehead, right? And then there was a Domino's advert followed it, and Domino's pulled their advert, like pulled their advertising from that show because they used a pizza cutter seconds before an advert popped up. It's disgraceful. Like, hey, thank you very much for the follow there on TikTok, mate. How are we? Like, I know obviously people have to take like thingy for their own actions and stuff, but there are people who are influenced by that type of stuff. Go far away. Yeah, they go with like edgy names and go with like edgy fucking thing and stuff, and people will go, yeah, but the what's it called? Attitude Era. I watched the Attitude Era in its entirety, and I never once seen half of the stuff that they're doing. It's not it's not the same thing. You can be edgy and stuff without doing that stuff. Like even the that bat that Edge has got, the bat that Edge has got, I never thought he'd ever hit anybody with it, but he hit fucking John Moxley with it. Yeah, Spike, yeah. I thought that was always going to be one of those like props that were always like baited but never used. Yeah, he came running down with it the other day, didn't he, when he saved Christian? I saw that clip as well. You know, pisses me off as well. Darby Allen, he's a fucking idiot as well. Like it's just unnecessary, really, really, really dangerous stuff that I don't like. The wrestling side of it, they've got some excellent wrestlers that do some excellent storylines. But the thing that puts me off all the time is it's mostly the main event stuff as well. Yeah, like I saw he came out, he ran to one side of the stage, stopped halfway down, did his pyro, and then ran down to help him. Like Jeff Hardy does that stuff all the time. They go through their full repertoire entrance, like their entrance thing, before they even like do anything. Like I remember watching, it's about storytelling as well though, because no one believes Penta did it. Yeah, Penta did it. Yeah, like Penta's coming out to help someone, and he's fucking slow walking down the thing. Like it's anyone who doesn't watch wrestling, it's like say you're watching the Avengers, right, or you're watching some superhero film, right, and whenever a character comes in, they normally do like some type of entrance to the scene or whatever. It's always the same stuff. But then when they're going to try and save a friend, they're still doing the entrance while their friend's getting fucking hammered. Like, what are we doing? You just packed James. Go on, mate. Love that. Like, what are we doing? It's probably petty from me, but like, it's just I just can't get over it because the story is you are coming out to save someone. No one cares about your entrance. You're not bought into a story about coming to help someone who's especially who is either like a family member in story or whatever. Like, say Jeff's coming out to help Matt, but you're still trying to get your repertoire in. That makes you look selfish because you're still doing your own thing. You're not foregoing all that, and you're not running out and getting there as quickly as you can to help. That's the story. You're trying to tell a story of like urgency, and if you're standing there doing your fucking entrance when you're supposed to be helping someone, it's not that big a deal, really. You know, it's all about telling a story. I don't like it, but it is what it is. Yeah, exactly. The heels, they're making the other people look bad as well. Like you say, right? All that time, Edge was doing all his stuff on the ring on the ramp, right? They had to stand there and look and then act like shaking and stuff and like act all get fucking scared and things like that. It makes them look stupid too. Do you know what I mean? It makes them look stupid too because they're standing around not hitting anybody when they could be putting extra damage in until you get there. That's what I would do. That's what I would do if you're in like a wrestling business and stuff like that, and someone's making you look stupid by doing stuff like that. I would 100% just keep laying it in until they got there. Because they were going to concerto him, and it took Edge like 3 or 4 minutes to get to the ring when it should have took him 20 seconds. By which time they could have hit him like 9 or 10 times with a chair. So his return was utterly pointless. You know what I mean? Like, and again, anyone who doesn't understand wrestling is just a fucking pointless rant I'm on. But it's a storytelling business, and do it Charles Robinson. Yeah, 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 exactly, yeah. Hey, Pricey, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? But yeah, it's one of those things where like it it takes away from the story if you're coming out doing an entrance theme, like an entrance like gimmick. Don't make sense. Well, Charles Robinson's not it's not his first rodeo, is it? He got done at WrestleMania one year. Mike Chioda got done by Shane McMahon one year when he was coming down the ramp at Raw. That was hilarious. They love doing all these callbacks and stuff. I love it. And moving all around. It's morning somewhere. Yeah, you're not wrong. Australia, maybe? How are we feeling though, Pricey? Have you just woke up from a nap, or have you seen the Alexander Isak news? They got me jumping and jumping. Um, Liverpool have made an approach to sign him, mate. Yeah, but apparently Newcastle have shunned it back, saying that he's not available for this season. Um, so most likely be next season. But yeah, apparently these are both going after Ekatike. So my guess is Liverpool have gone for Isak to try and pry him away. No, apparently Newcastle aren't entertaining 135 million quid, is what other people are saying. Newcastle are saying absolutely not for any price. But the thing is, though, pricey, right? Like, people have to understand that while it is Liverpool going in for Isak, Newcastle do not have to sell him. Um, they're not in a position where they absolutely have to sell him. You know, I think it'll be their stance will be just the same as Sporting Lisbon's was over Gyökeres. This is how much we want, and he won't move for anything more. Yeah, I know, but Newcastle, like I said before, Newcastle aren't in a position where they have to sell him. If they were in a position like they were before, where they were like on the edge of PSR and stuff, because the right. So how I can explain it is right, like um, if if they let Isaac go to you for 120 million quid, right? That means that your title chances are stronger with him. Newcastle, the distance between Newcastle and Liverpool gets bigger because obviously he's a mad player. With Isaac, they have a better chance of catching. And even if he doesn't play for Newcastle and he doesn't play for Liverpool, the gap's still there, type thing. If they can sign Ekatike, they would rather lose him on a free, I think, in like 3 or 4 years, whenever his contract expires, than sell him right now for like, because if he has a quality season, no, but they're on, but it's a lot easier to do so with Alexander Isak, right? If they've got Isak, it's a lot, it's easier to catch you because of the type of player he is. He's a game changer. And that's the point. If they're selling to someone they're trying to catch, like remember years ago when Arsenal sold hey Binge, how we doing, mate? Remember years ago when Arsenal sold Robin van Persie to Manchester United? It'd be a similar deal to that, really. Newcastle aren't trying to strengthen your run in the league. You know what I mean? Because if you get Alexander Isak, I think you're already winning the league. With Alexander Isak, you'll piss it. Um, it's a 1 of 15 pick. Cold. Boys, I hope you enjoy your Zanetti. So what's the grind these days? The same as it was the other day? The same as it was the other day, mate. Superstar DJs. It hasn't changed at all. It was the same as it was the other day. Which I'm happy about, because when the grind keeps changing, I get confused. I mean, you can either do exchange packs or you can do team of the season, shapeshifter, or footies picks. Here we go. 2028, yeah. I mean, to be honest, mate, like I said, they don't have to sell right now. They've still got 3 years left on his deal, so um, I think they're trying to work on a new contract as well. They're trying to get Ekatike, but Liverpool have also gone in for Ekatike as well and tried to match Newcastle for that. So if they can't get Isak, they'll get Ekatike instead. But yeah, it's simply put, Newcastle on like don't have to sell him, and so they're not in a position to like be forced to sell him. Yeah, yeah. So Ekatike was a Liverpool move beforehand, didn't come to an agreement, and I think they've gone for Ekatike over Isak because Newcastle were trying to get Ekatike to go alongside Isak. Yeah, I don't know. Like to be honest, like I said, mate, the only thing that matters is the fact that Newcastle won't sell him. And obviously, if you went in with like 180 million quid, they would, but they're not in a position to sell at the minute. So that's the strength of Newcastle now. Before you'd have getting them for like fucking 90 million quid or something, but they're not in a position now where they need to do that. I honestly think you'd be better off going for Julian Alvarez, to be honest, but People think the icon pick from Ultimate will be all the new icons. To be honest, mate, that is an excellent way of drawing people in. Excellent way. They should do that every year. Icon pick and a hero pick. So you get an icon pick and a hero pick of all the new heroes and icons. So you get one of the heroes and one of the icons. Excellent. 6,000 points. I might buy the upgrade this year. If that is the case, by the way. Um, I don't have Discord open to be honest, mate. Poor from me, but I'll check it after the stream for sure. Be the first thing I do. You're not a Newcastle fan, but you want to see more of Isak at Newcastle. Kind of dope to watch them. Yeah, yeah. Like the thing is, I'm a Sunderland fan, so I shouldn't be saying that I enjoy watching Newcastle play, but I do. Their style of play isn't just sit back and fucking counter like all the time. They are a very aggressive team, and in some games they will sit back and counter. Um, Arsenal do it, Newcastle do it, Liverpool will do it in some games. Um, it's a smart way of playing. You can't be running up and down the line all the time. Um, Imagine just having Zlatan on day one. It would be pretty cool, yeah. There's Fede Valverde again. I'll be live for another hour, I think. Um, oh, got on again. Oh, baby. Game will be completed on day one. I mean, yes and no, really. Yeah, it'd be a great card to have, but it's just the start, isn't it? Really? Yeah, like every season, add like a rating or two to the cards, but make sure they're in line with the actual ratings um, of the current promos and stuff. There's Chirama again. Love that. Hey Oscar, how we doing, mate? Welcome to YouTube, sir. I know there's a delay on the streams. I don't know why. On the YouTube stream, especially. Oh, better with you. Yeah, like every single season keeps you in line with the meta. Like keeps you in line with the ratings. Hey Evie, how we doing? Welcome into YouTube. How are we? I do think they need to drop the max rating of all these cards though. I think that's what Foot Market released a video on. Either yesterday or today. I saw the thumbnail when I loaded up YouTube earlier, and it was like Mbappe 91, and then it went to like 70. Sorry, 80, 87. Oh, go away! I've took an 83 over an 86. Um, like I think what they need to do is drop the maximum rating, like the top rating of the game to 87, 86, so they've got more space for promos and evos and the um the trajectory of the game doesn't fly. Because cards, you can have like 94 rated cards after like 3 weeks. Like, you remember when Haaland got Player of the Month in the first month and he was like 92, 93 rated? Who do you think Sunderland should sign? A goalkeeper and a new centre back. I don't really know who yet though. I don't know who yet though. Um, Love like this before. Yeah, we've had a very good window. Better off signing Nekatige. That's what I'm saying, right? The only reason Newcastle are asking for so much money for Isak is one, he's one of the best strikers in the world, and the other point is they sell into like a direct competitor. They're trying to get to where you are, so they're not gonna strengthen your position. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna make it as hard as possible. In the same way, if the roles were reversed and Liverpool were chasing Newcastle, you would make it as hard for Newcastle as possible, so you weren't just making the gap bigger. Do you know what I mean? It's smart of Newcastle, very good business, and people aren't used to Newcastle being that way. Um, but obviously now they're in a position to be that way, so fair play to them, I think. You know. I'm gonna go toilet, grab a drink and that, lads. If you give me 2 seconds. Hey Alfie, how we doing, mate? Welcome in. How are we, sir? If you're on YouTube, make sure you drop a like on the stream. It helps out massively. Right, give me a second, boys. I'm gonna go toilet, and then yeah, 2 seconds, boys. I mean, as far as playstyles go, right? I think playstyles should have to be linked to stats. So you can only unlock playstyles by hitting certain caps on stats. All right, Devil. I've never heard of him, but so you're just after a new goalkeeper, anything other than Melia, yeah? Like, and another thing, right, with Isaac is, say for instance, if Newcastle get Champions League again this season, right? Say Newcastle do well, and they get Champions League again. It's gonna be harder next season to get them as well because then they're getting more money in. Again, they don't have to sell because their finances are stronger because they're bringing in more money, and then they might be able to go for like a Julian Alvarez maybe, and then they might be more open to selling them. They might not be, but for as long as they're improving, then it's going to be very, very, very difficult to pry anybody away from Newcastle as long as they're in the Champions League. Whereas if Isak played for Aston Villa, it'd be a lot easier because they're not in a financial position, not in the same type of position Newcastle are, you know. So I think that's obviously something to talk about as well. Just got R9, but you got no Evos for him. Oh well, that's shit, innit? Enjoy him though, mate. Like, still a very good card though. Tom Fellows, a couple more midfielders. Um, Ben Jacobs says Liverpool they want 100 million quid. Jesus. Diaz is good, mate, but Diaz is not 100 million quid's worth of player. I'll tell you that much. Diaz is good. He's not. He's not 100 million quid's worth of player. Everyone's 100 million quid these days. It's because of other players' valuations, is what it is. It's because they know Munich offered 100 for Wirtz. Jackson's valued at 100 million pound by Chelsea. Yeah, that's money laundering. That if you sign Jackson for 100 million quid, that's money laundering. I don't care what anybody says. That's fucking money laundering at its finest. I told you long ago on the road, I got what they're waiting for. Honestly, right, I'm absolutely convinced, mate, that Murata is part of like a money laundering scheme. Genuinely. Like, when was the last time you seen like Murata have like has Murata done anything in his career to require the amounts of fees? He's like the same with what's he called? João Felix. João Felix again, right? He's been sold for hundreds of millions of pounds, right? The fuck's he ever done? Like in the early years, obviously he was coming through. He was an established like up and coming star and stuff. He was called like a wonder kid. But you tell me what he's actually done. He was class at Benfica. He's going back. Apparently he's going back Benfica. So was Nunes. Yeah. Like I'm gonna get soft banned soon. Like there's players who go for hundreds of millions of pounds in their career who haven't done a fucking thing. I think Lukaku's best years were at Inter Milan and West Brom, if I'm not mistaken, or Everton maybe. The Portuguese league is obviously a good league, and there's a lot of talent in that league. I don't think Gyökeres will flop. I really don't. Um, Intercity blocking Demar. Oh yeah, he blocked Demarco's header. Yeah. Well, is it Arsenal Man United first game of the season? Oh, we will be there. Yeah, Saturdays are gonna go off in here. Like we're gonna have a really fun fucking stream on a Saturday. Hey Oscar, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? What team do you support, mate? The worst thing about streaming on YouTube at the minute, I think there's a delay. I really do. Leeds are playing Man United. What's that for? Pre-season. That's not very smart, is it? Or is Amarim trying to get them up for like derby games? Is he trying to toughen them up by playing them against like? If I was him, I'd put that Man United team against Atletico Madrid against leads against fucking. I'd put them against some really shit house teams. It's just tradition. I did not know that, mate. I didn't know that. Good ball knowledge from me, though. Have you seen anything about when 85 times 10s are being released? No, mate. We haven't even had 85 times 10s during footies yet, so my guess is in like 2 or 3 weeks' time. I think we get 84 times 10s repeatable before then. I really do. Do you think you're better off alone? I mean, the game at the minute, Alex, is fully repeatable anyway, mate. You don't need 84 times 10s because the 89 exchange is actually a fully repeatable. Because if you look right, the 89 shapeshifter pack gives you a 10 times the 84 with an 85 plus in there as well. So the 89 exchange is actually an 84 times 10, and you can make a ton of them by grinding the menus. Just send United to face Brazilian teams. I'd send them to Turkey, mate. The hardest team United playing is Fiorentina. Fairs. Fairs. 85 times 5 would be, yeah. People, like, I remember people talking about the 85 times 10, right? And we'd only just got into the first promo of FIFA this year. People were talking about the 85 times 10 repeatable, like, at the beginning of the game. It's mad as fuck to me. I mean, I understand what you're saying, Kareem Oja. Stay with the one for my- Very end of August. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So you've got another month to wait, really, if you're looking for that. If you go off of last year's timeline, you've got another month. Yeah. But do you know what it is, mate? That's when TikToks and YouTube videos will go off. So, because at the minute, right, by no means are my videos doing fucking bare numbers, but the YouTube video yesterday, I think the one that got released last night, is hit like 100 views, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's 100 more views I'd get if I didn't fucking post it. In the last few videos, I haven't done anywhere near that, so it's about consistency, I think. What I need to do is upload a YouTube video every single day, get like video views on it, but I need to put YouTube Shorts out every single day and link the YouTube Shorts to those videos, because the YouTube Shorts get between like 500 and like 2,000 views, so that's potentially 500 to 2,000 viewers per video that I could then send to the long form content. You know what I mean? And that's what I've been doing. So do you know when I'm editing like TikToks and shorts and stuff from the actual stream itself, I've been linking them back to the YouTube videos, which is what I've been doing. So you know when you're watching YouTube shorts, there's like a little there's like a video thingy at the bottom. You click on that and watch a video. Hey, with the one for my. So that's what I've been doing. We've got a ton of 88s here. Fuck me. Uh, no. What do you reckon we get today? Content? Nah, I don't know, mate. I have no idea. I have no idea. Ready for bed? Yeah. What we've done today though, I know we haven't packed a lot and we haven't really done that much. So I don't know if there's like I don't know if we can make a YouTube video out of today. I mean, I'll try, but like I might have to take stuff from yesterday's video and put it in. I mean, because technically it's the same shirt in it, so anyone's gonna know any fucking different. Sean, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we? Yeah, I could never run on that little sleep, by the way. I went to sleep about this morning after Raw, and it was like 5 o'clock maybe. I think I got to sleep, and then I woke up at like 10 o'clock to a phone call from one of my mates. Had the phone call, and I went back to sleep by accident, and I woke up at like fucking half two or something. Yeah, I didn't play any either. Yeah, yeah, that's a cold message. That whoever sent that. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Hey, if people want to call me Nade Shot, fair enough, mate. He's rich, so gonna get a shower, get food sorted, and you play before you go out later. Fair enough. Are you sure going out's a good idea though? Like, and you will be one day. What makes you think I'm not already though? You know? Yeah. So yeah, good try, mate. Yeah, that's not happening though. Nah, hopefully you're all right, mate. Hopefully you're well. You're not going out. Um, to be honest, mate, I was watching Nate Shot last night, watching opening fucking, do you know them crates on I've got no interest in fucking Counter Strike, but watching them open them fucking crates is great. Do you know what's funny though, right? He's making more money than he's actually spending on those crates, but he's making people believe that he's losing money. It's crazy. I know he's got a ton of money, but yeah. I mean, think about how much money that man has though. Like, because I mean, look at the viewers he's getting. He's getting what 25, 30,000 people across multiple platforms, plus the videos he's making out of it, plus the fucking sponsors and that he's getting. Like, he's not losing money, man. Like, let's not fuck about. Might have just realised you've done over 1,500 picks now without an actual pull from them. Yeah, that's crazy. Do you know what it is, Lorcan? I wouldn't do anything to it because you know what people are like. Oh my god, what happened to your wrist? Hey mate, welcome back. How are we? Unless of course you want to play it off for sympathy, mate. You know, then and that's entirely up to you, depending on where you're going and what you're doing. You know, depends where you're going, what you're doing, who you're going to be around. You know. Um, how many play picks do you do? Oh, mate, we've done a fair few. Yeah. What will be what will be okay though is like obviously tomorrow the stream's going to be fucking really good because we haven't really opened a lot of big packs, have we, today? So we've got all them to open tomorrow because we haven't really opened a lot this stream. So um, competitive sniping against yeah, a lot of people don't remember like M40A3. Them were like the old machinima days and stuff like that, weren't they? Was that the MLG and stuff like that? A lot of people don't remember that. That was like the early days of like fucking sniping and montages and stuff like that. I've been about fucking Call of Duty for years, man. Good old days, yeah. Before there was like metas and like YouTube videos on how to build the best guns and stuff like that. Before everyone fucking ruined Call of Duty. You was in exile, yeah. Fair play. It's pissing down where you live. I think it'll be pissing down where I live soon. mate. Them was the best times for Call of Duty. Apparently, they're bringing back all the old Call of Duty games on like Xbox Season Pass. So if you've got like a PC with Xbox obviously installed or whatever, like the Xbox Game Pass, or you've got an Xbox, you can play all the old Call of Duties. Whoa. Hey, Eddie, how we doing, mate? You can only get soft banned for 24 hours maximum. I think so, mate. Yeah, you wouldn't get perma banned unless you've used the sniping filter. You wouldn't get perma banned. I promise. Yeah, maybe, mate. Maybe. Phase versus Optic. Yeah, like oh, what was he called, man? Was it Crim Six? Was it Crim Six I used to watch? Could have been. Was it? I don't know. I'm fucking woeful with names, especially when it was that long ago. Name rings a bell. Messi or Ronaldo? Messi, mate. Messi is the personal choice there. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, no worries. Messi all day. Florian Wirtz, next question. Whoa, I always feel like nobody's watching me. Could you get a lot of soft bands? No, no, no. I get a lot of soft bands as well, mate. I'm currently soft banned. I'm currently soft banned as well. It's absolutely fine to get soft banned, mate. Don't worry about that. That's normal. We'll open the 85 combo upgrades. No, we won't, because we've got duplicates. No, we haven't. We've got 86 picks. We'll open these and then we'll right, anything from this? Bonmati, Semenyo. We'll take Bonmati and you. I didn't realise these were two of three 86 plus, so I thought these were just the normal ones I'd built. Take those. Seen or heard about any content tonight? Not a clue, mate. But at the minute, mate, the menus are completely repeatable, so all the content you need, mate, you have. So going to Greg's. Yeah, true. Greg's. Greg's is always the answer. Greg's is always the answer. Doesn't matter what the question is, Greg's is always the answer. Team of the season there. Right, that's Pajot. Anything else, ref? Any chance at all? Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's 10:30 a.m. You aren't ready. You aren't busy and you've got nothing cooked. What? I've missed something here. Zero sausage rolls ready. Oh, they had nothing ready. Yeah, you know what it is, mate. Right into the HQ. Second combo pack. This will be a winter wild card. I think that might be an icon. Is that Kira Walsh? If it is, it's a 95 rated card. Double walkout. Kira Walsh and Carlos Tevez. Hero. They open at 6 a.m. What? So they were open for 4.5 hours and they had nothing, mate. Is there a lot of builders in that area, or can you not, like, is that not? I'm sorry, right, but I used to start at 6 a.m. for breakfast shifts, right? And I used to have sold out of like 300 portions of everything and then redone more and then already been on to like prepping dinner by that time. They're not telling me they can't do sausage rolls. Not happening. Do you think there's a new Chelsea team? What? Well, because of Chelsea playing in the Club World Cup, do you think they're going to be cooking this season? I don't know. Maybe, maybe. Oh, that's a dream chase, isn't it? Right, so I think that is Vidra, and I think we're gonna. It's either gonna be Lewandowski. It's not. It's Kimmich. I think Valverde is the other option there as well. Um, Peter's so boring. I mean, I order a pizza on the side. Like, say if I'm getting like a takeaway, I'll get like a garlic bread or pizza on the side. Like, it's just something to get from, but I won't just order a pizza. I can't do that. It's not the same. Um, you had a pizza last week from this place near you, garlic bread base. To be honest, mate, that sounds like was the right. So was the garlic sauce on top of the cheese, like on top of the thing as dressing, or was it underneath the cheese? This is. I'll have a reason for this question, by the way. Chelsea didn't get anything, did they? Chelsea might do very well this season if they're only playing Premier League football. Yeah. So basically, was it 2017? I think 2018. Um, I was working in a pizza thing that was only doing pizzas and like a couple of fries. Chelsea are in Champions League. All right. Um, like 18-inch pizza for 18 quid. Well, yeah, because the stuff that they used wasn't exactly expensive, was it? So they can get away with charging that much for that. The problem is when I tried that, because the lad I worked for at the time was a good friend of mine, and he wanted to like start his own business. So I said I'd work with him for a bit, help him out in that, and then I worked there as a chef for a while. Was doing pizzas and stuff. Um, Messi and Ronaldo or Mbappe and Valverde? Yeah, it's Messi and Ronaldo easily, mate. That's a silly question. So I went to work for him for a bit, and then we were doing really well on Just Eat. Um, and then he tried to do that, and Just Eat told us we couldn't do it. They said that we couldn't put, for safety reasons or something. They said we couldn't put mayonnaise as a under the cheese as a base type thing. And I had to argue black and blue with Just Eat, and I was like, why not? And they couldn't give me a reason. They said that it was against their health and safety. And this was 2017, 2018. Obviously, it was years ago, so they might have changed their policy on that. But we were making one of the like a really hot pizza. The reason that came about was there was a fella who'd rang up, and it was like Valentine's Day. He rang up. He's like, "Oh, this pizza isn't hot enough. I want a hotter pizza." I given it the big one over the phone. So we sent him a pizza that then he complained about 10 minutes later, and said it was too hot. That we were trying to hurt him and stuff. So he rang Just Eat, asking for a refund. We said no. We sent them his picture, like the picture of his order saying he wanted an extremely hot pizza. We sent him one, and he tried to get a refund through them, and he didn't get it. He actually got banned on Just Eat for trying to like scam a meal. Um, and we yeah, because he was threatening staff and stuff. It wasn't just because he tried to like scam the meal itself. He was threatening staff and stuff like that. So they closed his account down and banned him from ordering. Um, and we then put the pizza on the menu, and then we got contacted by the rep from Just Eat. He was like, "Oh, I need to come out and test it, check it, and stuff, to make sure." Because this guy said it was like it hurt him and stuff. We had to put a warning. Like there was the yellow triangles, the little warnings. We had to put one of them on our pizza because it was so fucking hot, like so hot, mate. Because I was working two places at the time. I was working for a pizza place up near mine, and one of the boys was like, "Oh, it can't be that hot." So I took him a pizza around one day, and he was like leant over the bench. He's like, "I can't see, I can't see." He was saying that the pizza was that hot, he couldn't see it. Put his blood pressure up that high that he couldn't see properly because he was going on all day going, "Ah, they're not that hot, they're not that hot, they're not that hot." And so I rang the gaffer, and I was like, "I send one through." And he was like, "Oh, well, we're finishing at 5 o'clock anyway, so." Because they were reopening at 8 o'clock for night time. And he was like, "I'll bring one through 5 o'clock. See you there." He was, Broomy, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? Thank you very much for the raid. Victor, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, if you're not already following Broomy, make sure you drop a follow. The man's an absolute beast at this game. Absolute beast. How was your stream, mate? What did you get up to? What did you get up to, sir? We were just talking about pizzas. How are we, mate? Welcome in. Have you been packing anything, or were you playing weekend league, or what's been going on? Right, lads. 85 plus combo upgrade. We get gold cards in July. In July. Play champs, shit rewards, cry and sleep. Yeah. I mean, that is the way it goes these days, mate. Yeah, you probably know what it is, right? The amount of hours it takes you to play that game for the weekend league, you're probably better off just grinding menus. I think you'll get more out of it. Yeah, thank you very much for the raid, though, mate. What's the plans for the rest of the day then? That's Vidra again. Edit, 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 edit. Yeah. To be honest, mate, that's all we're doing after the stream as well. I've got yesterday's stream to edit down into a YouTube video. I've got today's stream to edit down into TikTok's YouTube videos and shorts and all that type of stuff. It's never ending, mate. I'm probably not going to get to bed until like 3 a.m. this morning, so it's going to be a long old night for me. Is Eusebio 93 good? I mean, he's okay, but he's not what you want at this stage in the game, mate. Yeah, thank you very much for the follows and the raid there, mate. Hopefully you do have an excellent evening. Oh, what is this? Is that Bombati again? Oh, it's Samedo. If I want to laugh, I always want to laugh, mate. I'm always up for the banter. Unless it's about Sunderland, then we're just not there about it, you know. 50 players pack, and we get it. That'll be what's she called again? Bunny Shaw. Saliba, not Saliba at all. We've been baited there. Is that what she called? Not even Wendy Renard. It's George's. We're all over the place. It is Bunny Shaw though. It is Bunny Shaw. Anybody at the back? Nope. We got sent for a fucking biscuit after that pack there, chat. The idiot that cut you in work today tried to tell the police you grabbed his throat, headbutted him, kicked him, punched him, and proper hurt him. Yeah. People do that, man. People will do that, though. They watched the footage and were pissing themselves laughing. Yeah. Mate, people say the most outrageous things just to try and get themselves out of a situation that they're in. Surely people understand, like, you've got CCTV and that now. Like, how is it that people still try and do that type of stuff? Right, that's big ass. Any more behind that? No. You tried him in Rivals. First game, he scored 5. Friday, Footies is good. You should try him. I'm alright, thanks, mate. I'm alright, thanks. He wouldn't get in my team, I don't think. Right, we've got 4 more of these. That's a birthday, I think. Or black. You said maybe Saliba. You packed Saliba team of the season, team of the year. Yeah, mate. Mike Theory is a very real thing. Joe Bellingham. That's Jude. Actually, we're all over. We're all over. Good live. Thank you very much, mate. We're live every single day. So feel free to drop a sub and come back every day, Mara. Thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. You bet he's still good. He will be, yeah. That's the thing. We pressed panic alarms, said police were coming, and he went, I'll wait for them and try to fuck off. Yeah. He acted the big un. Right. Team of the season. Any chance, ref? Right, that'll be Alex Scott again, surely. It is. Any, oh, we wanted, what's he called? David De Gea there. Can you say maybe Mbappe 99? To be honest, we tried that yesterday, mate, and it didn't work. Unfortunately, so it didn't work. Right, we've got 2 more of these 50 player packs. Come on, we might have some more 86 plus player picks after this as well. So we need to get those done before 6 p.m. so they don't refresh. Bernardo Silva and best time of the year, this, you know. He's not very good, but you see who Tony Day packed? I did, mate. Yeah, I did. You know what's mad though, right? The funny thing about Tony Day is people don't understand he's trolling. Like it's it's one of those, like, he's mastered the art of rage bait. Like he is rage bait personified. He's the final boss. He is. He's the final boss. Like people go into his stream, right, and they sit there and they hate watch. Hey Simba, how we doing, mate? Like people will go into Tony's stream, right, and they'll hate watch him, right? The thing is, whether you're watching to support him, whether you're watching to hate on him, whatever the reason you're watching him is, you're still watching him. He's Anthony Day. Doesn't matter what you say about him, right? Whether you're there to support him or otherwise, right? You're still there, and whatever he's doing is working 100%. You don't need to do Bruno. To be honest, Lorcan and I would just do every single any single player SBC for the tradable rewards. 50 players pack. I think this is the last one, and we get gold. Cold. Ad revenue. To be honest, mate, ad revenue isn't as good as you would think it to be, but obviously it's still good money, isn't it? Hate watching is a business that a lot of people are invested in, mate. I'll tell you that much. A lot of people are invested into hate watching. I can't say that I sit and hate watch streamers unless it's JTHD. Um, I can't say that I hate watch streamers. I just don't see I don't see the fascination with it. Please be Allison. It'll be Edison, but please be Allison. It's Edison. Bunny Shaw again. Bunny Shaw again. Bunny Shaw again. Ole ole. Too much time wasted. Yeah, it's just it's the definition of rent free, mate. Like it really is. We'll get these two done, and then we'll sit and chill out for till 6 p.m. Have you not heard of him? To be honest, mate, he's like he comes across as someone who like I don't know, like he comes people. I didn't pick Streets Won't Forget. Like people give him a hard time, right? And they think that they're giving him a hard time, but he's just interacting with them to keep them there in the stream, and think that they're rage baiting him, and they're not. Like they don't understand that they're being played to keep the viewers there. Like it's I don't understand how people don't see it. It's hilarious to watch. Because people are like, oh my god, he's so frustrated, he's so mad. If you notice, right, before he kicks off, he always like leans over, presses record on his laptop to record him raging. You know what I mean? Presses record, then goes, yeah. And if that doesn't tell you that that is like, you know, and I'm not having a go. I fully respect it. I fully respect it because of this shit team. Yeah, yeah. And when he gives his reviews on TikTok, he gives player reviews on TikTok, and I love them. He does like FIFA advice, and people he uploads rewards between like 6 and 9 wins every week, and he's giving people like player reviews, tactical and tactical fucking advice, player advice. Not only streams on TikTok, YouTube, no TikTok and Twitch. Right. To finish the video, we're going to have two of three 86 plus player picks, and we'll hopefully get something from these. We probably won't though. Any chance, ref? Any chance at all? Corbel, Pajot, and Mappy Leon. L. Bang. There we are. That's. You ended. No. That was just for the YouTube video, mate. That was just for the YouTube video. Bosh. Yeah, we're staying on for like another 20 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. Just had to get them done before 6 p.m. Chippy for tea. Chippy for tea. Did you see that video I sent you last night, Logan, where that guy's singing, "You're just a waitress in a cocktail bar," but that's all he sang? It was that all the way through the song. Didn't sing any other song like lyrics. Yeah, on a Saturday, Simba, he has like, because he does champs on a Saturday, and he has like 1,200 or something. So he gets like another 1,000 viewers on top of that on a Saturday because of his champs. Like if you go on TikTok, if you've got that and have a look, like search his name, it's pure rage bait, and it's hilarious to watch, mate. Like people genuinely get so heated over what he says. Yeah, yeah, I would say so. I would say so. He says he's the most underrated player on FIFA, and he gets like 6 to 9 wins. Yeah, 100%. Like that's like me, because you know that I'm not the fucking best on this game. That's like me telling you that I'm elite level player. I'm an elite level player, and in the reason why I'm not like winning is because of the players. Like he had R9. I think he packed R9 the day he came out. Was it the Winter Wildcard one? He packed R9. Or it could have been the Immortals one. Could have been the Immortals one. He packed it the same day it came out, and then he put a review on TikTok the same night, saying that the next day saying that he wasn't very good and he was a bot, and it was the card's fault that he didn't get fucking so many wins. 90, he's got 99 Mbappe. Yeah, honestly, he's so funny. I watch it for the comedic value. I watch the chat because more often than not, right? More often than not, when I'm watching a streamer, I'll put it on big screen so I don't see the chat. Um, but when I'm watching Anthony Day, I'll leave his chat on because it's funny watching them get rage baited. It's so funny, mate. Like they don't realize they're being played, and people sit there and they try and stream snipe them, and they try and cost them wins and stuff. So there's like about 200 people in his stream sitting there trying to snipe them, trying to cost them wins. And if that isn't rent free, I don't know what is. Like, yeah, he is. Yeah, he's sound as fuck. He puts like food reviews of his food on TikTok. Like he's eating like cheese pasties and he'll put like cheese toasties and he'll put like fucking food reviews on TikTok. Still better than Fuge. I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. Fuge would pack him in, but, but Fuji raided us the other day. Actually, you're from Romania. Nice, mate. It's 7. I believe it might be 6 o'clock, mate. 6 p.m. for me. Any Evos about? Any Evos? Children play in the streets with broken lungs and paper dreams. 6 for you, yeah. So no Evos. People are going to be kicking off on Twitter about that, by the way. Oh, I saw a player pick. I saw a player pick. The player is Caicedo. Anybody doing that SBC that wants that SBC? Um, I mean, it's not bad, is it? Like in France, it's 7. Yeah, fairs. I mean, that's not a bad SBC for like how repeatable packs are right now. I would wish it was repeatable though. That would be, oh mate, it'd be limbs. We'll keep this for tomorrow because obviously content and that doesn't seem like there's anything. Still need to do Van Nistelrooy. 88 is crazy, yeah, but it's minimal damage though, isn't it? Like people have got that in fucking change, haven't they? Hey George, how we doing, mate? Welcome to YouTube. Objectives, I'll have a look now, mate. Like if you look at the packs we have there, I'll make more packs and picks tonight. and then we'll have more of these packs tomorrow. Objectives, fuck me, any chance, ref. Weekly play, any like fucking hell. Daily play, kick off. Was that cup there yesterday? Oh, that's the champs. Was that cup there yesterday or no? Fucking hell. Have a good one, 80 mate. Yeah, cup sold. Didn't know about that. Loudrup. You know what it is? I really wish Loudrup was a playable card on this game. I really do. Because he'd be fucking lit. Hanko. Milestones, anything in there? No. Yeah. It is what it is, isn't it, really, with that? Any of them cards get upgraded, by the way? Are we expecting more upgrades for some of these cards or no? Ba, 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 ba. I know that obviously a Billy got her upgrade. Have you seen this yet, Lorcan? 96 times 2 player picks. Do you know about icon compensation? I know about it, but I haven't got any more. Yeah, bye, 80 mate. Have a good one. Yeah. So this Billy got an upgrade. I don't know what I don't know what she got like specifically, but looks a crazy card. Mental, mate. Give her CDM as well, and because she's got intercept, so I'll have a look. Oh shit, I've backed out. I'll go back in and then we'll have a look. And nothing they can do. It's no problem for me, but it's a problem for you. Bompastor Williams got upgraded. Madness, absolute madness. Um, right, that's probably going to be me for the day, boys. Gonna go and raid someone now, but who? But who? I thought we'd have some content to do there, but we haven't. So, unfortunately, right. Anyone about? Right. Um, your choices are you've got. What do you want to watch? Do you have work or do you stream full time? I stream full time, mate. I also edit for people and stuff like that. So, um, do you boys want to watch rematch or because that's all we really have at the minute? Do you boys want to watch rematch or no? Sure, dub. Um, um, Nobody who I follow at the minute is on FIFA, which is a bit. Um, right, have a good one, lads. I'll catch you boys tomorrow, where we'll have a lot more. Well, there's nobody that I'm following at the minute, mate. Hey, thank you very much for that, Victor, mate. Appreciate that. Have a good one, boys. I'll catch you boys tomorrow, alright? Hopefully, I'm a bit earlier. Bye bye now. Alright, TikTok, we're going to end the stream there, right? I'll catch you boys tomorrow, okay? Thank you very much for today. Bye bye now.